Hello, friends. I wish I was not sitting here in front of you doing this episode. It's not an episode that I'm happy doing. And yet, it has to be done. It just seems so unfair that an artist like SP Balasubramaniam has passed away. A man of incredible versatility. His talent is basically legend. I wish this was all a bad dream, but unfortunately it's not. So this episode, I decided I would do as a tribute and a celebration of this incredible artist's life work. He was born in 1946 in Nellore, Andhra Pradesh, to Shri SP Shambhamurthy and Shrimati Shakuntalamma. His father was a Harikatha artist, which meant he was exposed to music right from day one. He started learning music as a child. All through his academic career, all the way through engineering school in Chennai, he participated in several talent shows, won pretty much all of them. In fact, his mentor, Shri Kodandapani, who was a music director in the Telugu industry, a very great music director, he actually met SP Sir at one of these talent competitions in 1964, which SP Sir won. And in the meanwhile, SP Sir was also, he didn't stay away from music. He formed a band, a light music band, and he performed all over in the South with this band. And the band members included the very, very great Ilayaraja and Ilayaraja's brother, Gangai Amaran. They both played various instruments in the band, and SP Sir was the lead singer. He received his first, SP Sir, he received his first break singing, playback singing for movies in a Telugu movie. It was called Sri 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 Maryada Ramanna. And Shri Kodandapani was the music director. So he got one song in that movie. That started his career. Within a week of this recording, he recorded a song, his first song, for Kannada movies. It was a movie called Nee Nakkares Ade Swarga. And then shortly after that, he debuted in Tamil and then Malayalam, and as they say, the rest is history. I want to do this episode in segments where I'm talking about his songs from an emotive point of view. He was excellent at imbuing each of his songs with the appropriate emotion. He never went over the top. It was always tailored perfectly. So to begin with, his love songs. SP Sir could sing a love song so beautifully. Anyone who had him singing that song to her would fall in love with him immediately. This first song is from a Telugu movie, Sagara Sangamam. It was remade in Tamil, it was remade in Malayalam also. Music was his best friend, Ilayaraja. And SP Sir has sung this duet with S. Janaki. E Mauna Melanoi, E Marupurani Rei. The lyrics are very beautiful. Music is very hushed. It's a night setting. And Jayaprada, Kamal Hassan on the screen, and SP Sir and S. Janaki. SP Sir is velvety in this song. I hope you enjoy it.
పలికే పెదవి వణికింది ఎందుకో వణికే పెదవి వెనకాల ఏమిటో కనిసే మనసులా విరిసే వయసులా కలిసే మనసులా విరిసే వయసులా నీలి నీలి ఊసులు లేత గాలి బాసలు ఏమేమో అడిగినా
Payanangal Mudivudillai was a Tamil movie that came out early 80s, and Mohan and Purnima Jayaram were in the lead. Music again was Ilayaraja, and there is this iconic love song from this movie, which I like the picturization of it as well. And even if you don't understand Tamil, I would recommend highly that you listen to this song. It's been remade in Hindi as well, Neele Neele Ambar Par, but the Tamil version is exquisite. So please watch it. Ilaya Nila Porigirade.
இளைய நிலா பொழிகிறதே இதயம் வரை நனைகிறதே உலா போகும் மேகம் கனா காணுமே விழா காணுமே வானமே இளைய நிலா பொழிகிறதே இதயம் வரை நனைகிறதே உலா போகும் மேகம் கனா காணுமே விழா காணுமே வானமே இளைய நிலா ஒழிகிறதே இதயம் வரை நனைகிறதே.
This next one, it's from a Hindi movie called Love, starring Salman and Revati. It's very interesting. SP sir debuted in Hindi with Ek Duje Ke Liye. He sang for Kamal Hassan, who is a South Indian star. It all seemed very appropriate at that time. But very, very interestingly, he became known as the voice of Salman Khan after he sang for Salman in Salman's debut. And after that, he just pretty much, I think, through the late 80s, through the 90s, he sang for Salman Khan. So this particular song, it's a duet with Chitra. So beautiful. It's such a romantic song, and he has managed to imbue that, the kind of emotion that very, very young people who are in love, teenagers, there's mischief, there's love, there's warmth, there's still an awkwardness. He's managed to do all of this with his voice. It's a huge favorite with me. Sathiya tune kya kiya?
करो ना मुझे प्यार इतना करो ना मुझे प्यार साथिया तूने क्या कहा बेलिया ये तूने क्या कहा यूं ना कभी करना इंतजार मैंने किया है तुमसे सकूंगा तुझको संभालो ये मेरा जिम्मा मैं हूँ तो क्या जाने तमन्ना अब जीना मरना मेरा जानम तेरे हाथ है मैंने कहा ना सनम अब तू मेरे साथ है फिर संभाल ये मैं चला जाना कहाँ ला 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 साथिया तूने क्या किया
Coming to sad songs. Sad songs are something that people can overdo very easily, singers. You know, you're trying very hard to imbue that pathos. It can get a little too much. But with SP sir, he never did that. He always knew what the scene was and somehow managed to imbue his voice with sadness and whatever other conflicting emotion there was for the song. This next one, thanks to my friend Uma for recommending this, it's from a movie called Duet, En Kadale, En Kadale. On screen are two brothers, both in love with the same girl. These were played by Ramesh and Prabhu. Ramesh is singing this song, Prabhu is playing the saxophone. So they're both trying to impress the same girl. There is also sadness because it's brothers competing. And the two main artists in playback, Kadri Gopalnath on the saxophone and SP sir singing his heart out, have done such a fantastic job emoting. You'll be blown away.
என் காதலே என் காதலே என்னை என்ன செய்ய போகிறாய் நான் ஓவியன் என்று தெரிந்தும் நீ ஏன் கண்ணிரண்டை கேட்கிறாய் சிலுவைகள் சிறகுகள் ரெண்டில் என்ன தரப்போகிறாய் கிள்ளுவதை கிள்ளிவிட்டு ஏன் தள்ளி நின்று பார்க்கிறாய் என் காதலே என் காதலே என்னை என்ன செய்ய போகிறாய் நான் ஓவியன் என்று தெரிந்தும் நீ ஏன் கண்ணிரண்டை கேட்கிறாய் காதலே நீ பூவெறிந்தால் எந்த மலையும் கொஞ்சம் குழையும் காதலே நீ கல்லெறிந்தால் எந்த கடலும் கொஞ்சம் கலங்கும் இனி வீழ்வதா இல்லை வீழ்வதா உயிர் வாழ்வதா இல்லை போவதா அமுதென்பதா விஷமென்பதா உன்னை அமுத விஷமென்பதா என் காதலே என் காதலே என்னை என்ன செய்ய போகிறாய் நான் ஓவியன் என்று தெரிந்தும் நீ ஏன் கண்ணிரண்டை கேட்கிறாய்.
SP sir sang a lot of songs for Kannada movies also. And this next one is from a movie called Bandhana. It's very appropriate actually for today's episode. ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ, which means hundreds of memories from the depths of my heart have emerged as songs with great happiness today. So for us, remembering him, you know, these memories are coming, his songs are coming up, and we think of it with a sort of bittersweet feeling. And it's picturized on Vishnuvardhan in this movie. He has, you can feel that agony when he's singing this song. And yet he is happy for the heroine because she's moving on in her life. So he's expressed this, you know, sort of happy sadness very, very beautifully.
ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ. ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ. ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ. ಸಿಂಧೂರವಿಂದು ನಗಲಮ್ಮ ಎಂದು ಎಂದೆಂದು ಇರಲಮ್ಮ ಈ ದಿವ್ಯ ಬಂದ. ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ. ಒಲವೆಂಬಲತೆಯು ತಂದಂತ ಹೂವು, ಮುಡಿಯೇರೆ ನಲಿವು ಮುಡಿಜಾರೆ ನೋವು. ಕೈಗೂಡಿದಾಗ ಕಂಡಂಥ ಕನಸು, ಅದೃಷ್ಟದಾಟ ತಂದಂಥ ಸೊಗಸು. ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಗುತ್ತಿರಲಿ ಬಾಳು ಬೆಳಗಿರಲಿ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಗುತ್ತಿರಲಿ ಬಾಳು ಬೆಳಗಿರಲಿ. ನೀವೆಂದು ಇರಬೇಕು ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ. ನೂರೊಂದು ನೆನಪು ಎದೆಯಾಳದಿಂದ ಹಾಡಾಗಿ ಬಂತು ಆನಂದದಿಂದ.
A.R. Rahman's debut movie, Roja. The one I have picked is the one that was made in Hindi. This song in the movie, it's sung by both Hariharan and SP Sir. Both have sung it very beautifully. My personal favorite is SP Sir's. The scene is in Kashmir. Arvind Swamy, the hero, he's been kidnapped by militants. He's being held hostage. He is newlywed, very much in love with his young wife. And he's thinking of her, Roja. That's his wife. And he is remembering all the things that they did together. He's desperately afraid. He doesn't think he'll see her again. He doesn't know. There's a lot of uncertainty in his future. And he's just longing just one more time to be with her. Roja Jane Man.
छू के यूं चली हवा जैसे छू गए हो तुम. फूल जो खिले थे वो शूल बन गए हैं क्यों. जी रहा हूँ इसलिए दिल में प्यार है तेरा. जुल्म सह रहा हूँ क्यों इंतजार है तेरा. तुमसे मिले बिना जान भी न जाएगी. कयामत से पहले सामने तू आएगी. कहाँ है तू कैसी है तू. रोजा रोजा जाने मन तू ही मेरा दिल. तुझ बिन तरसे नैना. आँखों में तू है आंसू में तू है. आँखें बंद कर लूं तो मन में भी तू है. ख्वाबों में तू सांसों में तू. रोजा.
It would be remiss if I did not play at least one Malayalam song. This was his debut song from a movie called Kadal Palam, starring Prem Nazir. It's a very beautiful song, picturized. It's a black and white movie. I think it was like late 60s, 69, something like that. It's black and white, picturized on the beach at night. Very, very beautiful song. E kadalum, maru kadalum. Very, very beautiful.
ഈ കടലും മറുകടലും ഭൂമിയും മാനവും കടന്ന് 14 ലോകങ്ങൾ കാണാൻ ഇവിടന്നു പോണവരേ. അവിടെ മനുഷ്യനുണ്ടോ അവിടെ മതങ്ങളുണ്ടോ. ഈ കടലും മറുകടലും ഭൂമിയും മാനവും കടന്ന് 14 ലോകങ്ങൾ കാണാൻ ഇവിടന്നു പോണവരേ.
Classical songs. What wasn't he good at? When you think of SP sir and classical, Shankara Bharanam, hands down, comes first to your mind. What a movie! What music in that movie, and how beautifully and so capably he sung these classical numbers. The music director, K.V. Mahadevan, they were originally planning, the producer wanted to take Balmurali Krishna sir. But somehow things didn't work out and SP was picked. SP was very worried because he was, he felt, can I really be better than SP, means Balamurali Krishna? But he was amazing in it. The title song, Omkara Nadanu Mauganame. Wow, what a song in Rag Shankara Bharanam. Then Broche Varevarura in Khamaj. Wow. And the Raga Tana Pallavi, which is in Hindolam. Just splendid. So let's listen to a few snippets of these.
Sani da pada ni sani ni da da pa ma pada ma ga ma pada ni sani da pa ma ni da pa ma ga ma pada ma ga ri sa ma ga ma pada ni sa sa ri ni sa da ni pada ma pada ni sani da pa ma ga ma ni da ni pada ni sa ma ga Ni sa ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni deva varura. Sharada veena Chandrika Pudakita Sarada Ratamu Sarada Veena Raga Chandrika Pudakita Sarada Ratamu Narada Nirada Mahati Ninada Gamakita Savana Jaitamu Narada Nirada Mahati Ninada
Now we come to the Masti songs. SP sir always was smiling. He seemed like such a jolly, happy, exuberant person himself. So for him to sing these Masti songs, not a big stretch of imagination there, right? The first one that I'm going to share with you today is the title song for Chennai Express. And the movie was funny, silly, whatever, but he has sung this title song with so much enthusiasm and he's, entered into that whole ridicule thing so beautifully. I hope you guys enjoy it.
I say, throw your hands up and touch the sky high. C-H-E to the and then the I. Everybody, move your body. There is no party like a party in Chennai. SRK, SPB,
and the hit machine, rolling Saturday.
collaborating with the troublemakers. Andarindu Muttal, Vishal and Shekhar.
मसला हो सिंपल या फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स, कुछ भी हो पंगा ना हो डिप्रेस, खुद से ही हैं हम बड़े इम्प्रेस के अपनी फितरत है हैप्पीनेस, प्रॉब्लम से पीछा छुड़ाने का यही तरीका है यारो, यही है प्रोसेस।
टिकट खरीद के बैठा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस। और टिकट खरीद के बैठा सीट पे, निकल न जाए कहीं चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस।
चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस, चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस।
The next one is from my teen years, kind of a thing. Late 70s. Ninnai Tale Inikkum. Kamal Hassan and Rajnikant on stage, Jayaprada watching them. And these two are totally doing the whole disco thing, mirror ball swirling on top. Oh my God, the 1970s, what can I say? But SP sir has just nailed this song. Engeyum Epodum, Sangeedam Sandosham.
கட்டழகு பொன்னிருக்கு வட்டமிடும் பாட்டிற்கு தொட்ட இடம் அத்தனையும் இன்பமின்றி துன்பமில்லை ராராரீ. எங்கேயும் எப்போதும் சங்கீதம் சந்தோஷம். ராத்திரிகள் வந்துவிட்டால் சாத்திரங்கள் ஓடிவிடும். காலம் சல்லாப காலம் உலகம் உல்லாச கோலம். இளமை ரத்தங்கள் ஊறும் உடலில் ஆனந்தம் ஏறும். இன்றும் என்றும் இன்பமயம். தித்திக்க தித்திக்க பேசிக்கொண்டு திக்குகள் எட்டிலும் ஓடிக்கொண்டு வரவை மறந்து செலவு செய்து உயர பறந்து கொண்டாடுவோம். கட்டழகு பொன்னிருக்கு வட்டமிடும் பாட்டிற்கு தொட்ட இடம் அத்தனையும் இன்பமின்றி துன்பமில்லை.
And this last song that I'm going to share in this genre of songs is from a movie called Geeta. It's a Kannada movie starring Shankar Nag. But the song has so much energy in it. Santoshake, that's the song. And you really feel very happy when you listen to this song.
ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಡು ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಡು ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಕುಣಿದ ತಾಳಕ್ಕೆ ಕುಣಿದ ನಲಿದ ರಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಲಿದ ನನ್ನಂತೆ ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಡು ಸಂತೋಷಕ್ಕೆ.
SP Sir, in addition to being a great artist, was a Mahanubhava, a great human being. Everyone who's worked with him, his recording orchestra members, his recording technicians, the smallest, most insignificant person on the team, everyone has only good things to say about him. He started doing a lot of live shows around the world in the last 10 or so years. All the members who went with him as part of his shows, his recording artists and the orchestra members, they all have only good things to say about him. They all say that he managed to make sure they were treated on an equal footing with him. He never wanted anybody to be treated less than. He never thought of himself as the superstar and everyone else as, some insignificant cog in the wheel. I have seen him judging talent shows, whether it was children or adult. He was always full of genuine appreciation for these people who come up and, put themselves on the spot. He would always tell them what he liked about what they sang, and only then he would come in and give them very, very gently and very, very lovingly, he would give them constructive criticism as to how to improve their style, their singing, their voice. He was not just a singer. He was a voiceover artist. He acted in movies, some 72 movies he's acted in. Such an incredible, incredible man. It's an understatement to say that the music industry and the whole world of music is very, very bereft with the passing of this man. In conclusion, I leave you now with this beautiful composition. Pandit Ravi Shankar and Philip Glass, they collaborated and came out with this album called Passages. And SP Sir has sung this song, Hey Nath, Hum Par Kripa Kijiye. He has sung it very beautifully. It's a devotional. So he has so much bhakti when he is singing this song. It cannot fail to move you. I hope you will all enjoy it. And remember, Music is food for the soul. Keep listening.
हे नाथ हम पर कृपा कीजिए, हे नाथ हम पर कृपा कीजिए, दूर कर अंधकार ज्ञान का आलोक दीजिए, हे नाथ हम पर कृपा कीजिए। हिंसा द्वेष लोभ क्रोध हमसे छीन लीजिए, हिंसा द्वेष लोभ क्रोध हमसे छीन लीजिए, मन में प्रेम शांति भर दीजिए, मन में प्रेम शांति भर दीजिए, हे नाथ हम पर कृपा कीजिए, हे नाथ कृपा